That's good. Right now, I am currently in what I call a cut. It's the Fit to Cut, which is the Fit Cycle's quarterly challenge that we do. And so I'm in a pretty big fat loss deficit. And so I thought that I would share with you guys my fat loss morning routine so that you can see I do intermittent fasting, and that plays a huge part into the fat burn that I'm able to create in the morning. But there's also some other tips in this video that I want to share with you. At the end of the video, we are gonna cheers together, and I am gonna share a frequently asked question that I get all of the time, and it's how do you calculate alcohol macros? So be sure to stick around for that. Grab yourself a beer and let's do the math together. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and this is the Fit Cycle. Okay, it's time to work out. Sorry, you're gonna see kind of a mess because we are in the process of moving, kind of. The movers are coming tomorrow, and then they're packing tomorrow, Thursday. They're loading our stuff Friday, and then they're moving our stuff on Saturday. So I am filming that, so I'll kind of show you what I'm packing because it's gonna be crazy because we're leaving the area Saturday, and then I'll be living with my parents for 2 weeks, and then within that 2-week period, we're going to Cabo, so I have to pack Cabo stuff, I have to pack stuff that I'm gonna live on, and all the things. So, but today it is abs. It is a low carb day in the Fit Cycle community, so I am gonna turn on some music and do some abs, but this is a really good, workout for like a fat loss video because on low carb days, that's when we're depleting our glycogen, which your body turns carbohydrates to glycogen in your body for energy. And so we're gonna deplete our glycogen so that we can tap into our bodies and faster. So that's what we're doing today: abs, sprints, and cardio. Okay, I am just about to do my Fit Cycle ab workout. So one thing I wanted to mention is I am actually still fasting. So I do intermittent fasting, and I'm currently in a cut phase, which means I'm in a deficit, a caloric deficit. And I'll probably be in this deficit for at least 12 weeks. So it's May like 12th or something right now. So it will take me into the summer, and then I can start reversing into getting in maintenance around winter. So right now, since I'm in the cut and I do the Fit to Cut, it's the quarterly challenge that we do with the Fit Cycle, which is the app that I use for my workouts. And we're doing clean fasting. So a lot of times during intermittent fasting, you might see people add collagen peptides or BCAAs or pre-workout, but for this cut, I'm really encouraging myself and the members of the Fit Cycle to do a clean cut. So all I've had today is the black coffee and that water, and I'm drinking water as I work out. And there's also a benefit of doing your workouts fasted as well. So, so that's what I'm doing, completely fasted still. It's 11:15. I'll do my abs, I'll go outside, I'll do sprints, I'll get my steps in, and then I will break my fast. But I wanted to show you guys the workout that I'm gonna be doing. So this is what the Fit Cycle app looks like. And today you can see that it's core and cardio. There is a gym option and a home option. So if I was to click gym, it'll switch over to the gym, but there we go. And it tells me exactly what to do. It has my sprint notes written right here. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press start here.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in.
Okay, just got done with my sprints. I did 30 minutes now. I'm gonna make sure that I get at least 7,500 steps in because My goal for the day is 10,000. And I know I'm gonna be walking a lot, packing and stuff. So I'm gonna get at least 7,500 steps in. And that is my morning. So now it is about noon, and this is about the time that I break my fast. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to break my fast with a meal from Balanced Foods. It's in the Houston area. It's 250 calories, 7 fat, 8 carb, 46 protein. So perfect for low carb day. It's got high protein, and then what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of ranch on top. So that is basically my fat loss morning routine. So water, coffee, fasting, workout, cardio. Ready to get this party started? Let's do it. If you haven't tried the Michelob Ultra Gold, it's so good. It's better than any of the other Michelob Ultra Lights or whatever else they have. If I go to a restaurant, I ask for it dressed. So they'll put salt all along the side of the bottle and lime, and it's so good. But the Pure Gold is actually organic and light, and it's so good. Like, I'm not a beer drinker, or I wasn't a beer drinker until I found this. But anyways, let's talk about alcohol macros, because it's a frequently asked question that I get, and I definitely promote a life where if you enjoy having a couple cocktails on the weekends with your friends, or I believe that counting macros, and I believe that you can, Arnie, where's your ball? Get your ball. I truly believe that you can reach your goals without cutting out things that you love. And so I'm not saying go and binge drink, but if you like having cocktails, if you like to socially drink, then I don't feel like that's something that you should have to cut out. So when it comes to counting alcohol macros, I think it's really important for us to understand how your body metabolizes these macronutrients and major nutrients. So essentially there's three macronutrients that we typically track. That's going to be your carbs, your proteins, and your fats. Those are all three listed on your nutrition label. There's actually a fourth macro called alcohol that also contributes. It actually has 7 calories per gram. They're not required to put it on the nutrition label, so it's not even counted. So when you look at your nutrition labels on the boxes of beer or in your logging app, the numbers just don't add up. If you know the science of macronutrients, where carbs are 4 calories per gram, fats are 9 calories per gram, and protein is 4 calories per gram, then if you looked at a bottle of this Michelob Pure Gold, it says there's 85 calories in here, there's 2.5 carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat. Well, if I know there's actually 0.5 protein. Well, if I know that carbs equal all of the calories within this drink should be from macronutrients, and there's only 3 grams of, there's only 3 grams worth of macronutrients, that's only 12 calories, because you did the protein, which is 0.5 grams, plus the 2.5 grams of carbs. Both of those are worth 4 calories per gram. So I just add them together to create a 3. Times that by 4, it's 12 calories. But they're telling me that it's 85 calories. And so basically it's taking calories away from you, but it's not adding any nutritional value into your day or into your macros. Your nutritional value is gonna come from the carbs, the proteins, and the fats. So how do you calculate that? So what I personally do, and this is what I recommend, you're gonna see some people say to take the calories from fats out of your macros and take the calories from carbs, or split them. For me, it's easier just to save a bunch of carbs for any alcoholic drinks that I want to have. So how do I know how many carbs I would want to save? So in this particular drink, it says there's 85 calories. So what I would do if I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go out with my friends tonight, I'm going to have 2 or 3 beers, I would save 85, I would save at least that many calories. So, because remember, when it comes to fat loss, you want to make sure that you're staying, the number one thing you want to make sure that you do is stay within your calorie deficit. So you don't want to go over your calorie deficit, or else you're overeating. So if we did 85 times 3, that's 255 calories that I want to save for my drinks. Hold on one second. Okay. So that's 255 calories for 3 drinks. Now, if I wanted to know how many carbs I needed to save or how many macros I needed to save for the alcohol, I would do 85 divided by 4. And the reason that I'm doing 4 is because I'm allotting all of these calories to carbs. All of these calories, the whole 85 calories are going to carbs. That means that each of those carbs are worth 4 calories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 85 total calories divided by 4, which is the number of calories in a carb, and it's gonna equal 21 grams of carbs per bottle. So they told me it was 2, and I thought I could have it on low carb day, but essentially the calories have to come from somewhere. So I'm looking for his ball. Where's your ball? So what I would do if I wanted to have 3 of these drinks, I would take 21 and I would times it by 3. So essentially I need to save about 63 carbs in my logging, or for my day. I kind of need to budget for it. I need to save 64 carbs for the end of the day to have 3 beers, or to go out with my friends and have 3 beers. You want to make sure that you pre-log it. Let's just say one of the other things that I personally do, quit licking. One of the other things that I personally do, because I love tequila. So if you were to go into my Fitness Pal or even in the Fit Cycle, alcohol is not going to have macronutrients. It plays no nutritional value into your life, into your day. Your body doesn't use it for energy, efficient energy. It doesn't build up muscle. It doesn't do anything that. It doesn't store it for energy like it does carbs and fat. So it literally plays no nutritional value to you. So if you are, one thing that I do is I like tequila. So I kind of consider 1 ounce of tequila about 100 calories or 25 carbs. So that's what I do, but in your log, all it's gonna have is the calories. So I go in there and I manually log the calories from the alcohol. So if you log 1 shot of tequila, 100 calories, that's gonna be divided by 4, because I'm allotting everything into carbs. Carbs are 4 calories per gram. So I would save 25 grams of carbs at the end of the day. So you can essentially see, like, for quick math, if you are not wanting to enter everything into your, if you're not wanting to add everything into your log, just kind of imagine that, you know, 1 drink of beer or 1 shot is gonna be about 25 grams of carbs. And that will kind of help you figure out, like, okay, you know, I know that I want 4 shots. That's what I do, is I'm like, okay, I want 4 shots of tequila. So that's how I figure out. It's not like, okay, I have 200 carbs, let me figure out how much I can have. It's like, this is how much I want. And so this is how much I'm gonna save. So that's what I do. Now it's gonna be different. Obviously, if you have a margarita, or you like margaritas, and you know, margaritas are gonna have lots of sugar because of the mix and things like that. Grenadine has a lot of sugar. Then those are gonna be extra calories, but you can usually find those in your MyFitnessPal or your Fit Cycle app, because they have carbs. Sugar is carbs, so those will be able to be found in your app. So if you have any questions about how to figure out alcohol calories, let me know in the comments below if something wasn't clear, or if you need something to, you know, if you need it to be elaborated a little bit more. I go over this stuff all the time on my Instagram, so be sure to pop over to my Instagram and follow me there, and let's cheers and have a beer together. If you liked this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what video you want to see next.